Hey, welcome back to the channel. You are not going to want to miss today's video. I'll be talking about 3 things you need to pay extra special attention to when screening tenants, and these are things that I've seen make the process go so much smoother when screening tenants. But first, we're here on Homebase, DickersonResidentialGroup.com. I'll have a link to the site in the description box below and the pinned comment. But here we are. Just to give you a bit of a backstory, this past summer, the National Association of Realtors made the decision in a lawsuit, or one of those conditions was that in order to see a home as a buyer or as a renter, you have to have written representation of a realtor. Now, this just goes to show why you need to have representation when you're listing your home out for rent. As your representation, I take the stress and the hassle out of finding that highly qualified tenant for your home. So if you're renting your home for rent by owner all by yourself, you cannot afford to risk renting your home out to just anyone. That's why I pride myself on making sure that I go the extra mile in pre-screening your tenants and marketing your home, because all it takes is that one little oversight in the application process to cost you potentially thousands in damages, evictions, and thousands of hours of precious time. As your representation, I promote your interests with utmost good faith, loyalty, and fidelity. I negotiate on my client's behalf and am their front line to protecting their biggest investment. I understand that every day a home sits on the market is hundreds of dollars just vanished into thin air. That's why it also takes a highly skilled and experienced professional to know where to list the home and who to market to. And I pride myself on having established a very strong and engaged network of renters, stemming back to my going on 5 years in the apartment locating industry, where all I worked with was renters looking for that perfect home. So let's get into 3 things that landlords need to consider when screening tenants. And as your representation, I make sure that I consider when finding high quality tenants. Number 1 is credit, not just the number or the credit score, but what's in the credit history. I consider collections, how old they are, how many they have. I also consider repossessions, the same thing, how old, the circumstances, how many, broken leases. I also make sure that they don't have any debt owed to another property before they move into your home. I make sure that my clients make the highest return possible. Every single day their home is vacant, leasing to the wrong tenant makes all the difference. Number 2 is the proof of income documents. In addition to the paycheck stubs, I also consider the bank statement. As a landlord agent, I understand that this is a business, not just for myself, but for my clients. I want to make sure that they have the highest probability of getting a consistent rent check every single month. And number 3, having agent representation. We're in a post-NAR world where who you have representing you is almost as important as who you let in your home as a tenant. I've seen all of the ups and downs in the property management and rental industry, and am happy to make sure that you avoid all of these things, because the easiest part of my job is helping you make the most out of your biggest investment. So if you want to reach out to me, hit me up. You can reach me at 210-852-8529. You can also send me a message on my website and leave me a comment below. Let's start the conversation. What do you think about this NAR lawsuit? Let me know. Also, don't forget to like and share and subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss a new upload. All right, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you soon.